What's up? What's up? Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, what's up? There's definitely a trend here, and there is definitely a cycle. Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, I'm not being productive, and I'm staying up really late, and I'm doom scrolling. Definitely addicted to Instagram at the moment. I've got one more Australia post to do, which I'm probably going to do tomorrow. And then that or Wednesday. And then I'm done with Instagram for a minute. Honestly, I'm done. And I'm just going to go back to using it for messaging and for messaging only. This weekend, I've been a little bit depressed. I don't know if this is the best format for it. Yeah, it's my birthday next week, Tuesday, the 9th of December. And it's been an interesting year. Australia was great. Doing a lot of things with my mum has been great. Then there's been a lot of not so great things, and where I am as far as socially in my life, and where I am just in terms of me as a person is definitely not where I want to be. And then a part of me it makes me want to hide, and it makes me want to close off even further and just go into my room and hide and cry from the world. But I've done that, and I keep doing that. And there is comfort in depression, and Lovett has actually said it in his book. You know, there is some form of comfort being socially isolated, but it's also really depressing as well. It's such a juxtaposition. You know, I have this crush on this girl, and then I see on her Instagram how she's at parties and shit, and she's doing shit. I'm like, fuck. I wanna I almost get kind of jealous, and I almost get kind of depressed and shit because it's like I'm in my late 20s. You feel me? And yes, at a degree, I had a little bit of that when I had my friend group, but I don't have that anymore. And to be honest, I don't see myself having anything like that. Um, Moving forward, yeah, just being really socially isolated, just rotting in bed, just doom scrolling, all that shit. I had a massive spot on my forehead. It's literally just bust. Um, while I was washing myself today, just like an hour ago, and I have a pimple plaster on it now. But yeah, yeah, it's been hard. It's been a hard weekend. Just no energy for nothing. And then getting really sad about work again. Just thinking about where my career should be if only I didn't have social anxiety. Thinking about where my personal life would be if I didn't have social anxiety. Just really depressed. And then to top it off, yes, it's my birthday in a week, in 1 day's time, and I've got no plans for the first time in about 5 years. Literally, no, since 2019. The first time since 2019, I've got no plans for my birthday. It's like, damn, I've just pedaled back to where I was back in 2019. All of my friends, so-called friends over the last 5 years, aren't my friends anymore. And I'm to blame because of my social anxiety, because of all of this shit. So it's a bit of a cycle, and then I'm trying to connect with people, but I'm just not really feeling it. If I'm being honest with you, I'm just not feeling it. I think I don't even know what I want anymore. I think that's a big thing. Would I want to go out every weekend, party and get drunk? I mean, yeah. Then I was doing that 5 years ago with my previous friends, and I didn't like it. So it's just don't know what I want to do. But one thing is for sure, I need to beat this stutter, and I need to beat this social anxiety. On the Saturday, I had an appointment. I went with my mom. It's like a foot appointment, and was speaking to the receptionist. She's younger than me. She's 26 years old, and she's so talkative. And she's just talking with my mom, and she has a kid, and she has a partner, and she has a house. You know what I'm saying? And like, outside of all that shit, she can talk. You feel me? She can talk. And it's just kind of getting to me, to be honest. Then it's so hard on me, like it's weighing so down on me that I've got no energy to do fucking anything about it. So that's where I've been at since Friday. It's Monday today. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've been feeling like that. But let's do what Lovett has said, and let's inject some positivity into my day. Um, Friday, I didn't speak, but Saturday, I did go to that appointment. I didn't stutter, which is really good. I was very socially withdrawn, definitely zoning out, but I didn't stutter, so that is a positive. I spoke well on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I didn't do anything on Sunday, and then today, I did have a call with someone at work. It's a manager at work. That went well. I didn't stutter. So that is good. So let me just take those positives. I had two really, well, not really good, but I had two good speaking and social interactions. Even if I wasn't amazing and I wasn't great, it was still something. I'm definitely taking that as a win. It's quite late doing this. It's 8:18, but as we said, I just really want to get some work done on this. So, let me make a little note. Where are we? We're at 9 minutes. And I'm gonna say, let's take this shit to 20 seconds. Let's go 17, 18, 19. Okay, boom, 20. So, where we left off last time was step 2, 12 plus crutches and techniques. Creative fluency techniques. Failure is not in falling down, it is in staying down, which is very relevant to how I'm feeling right now. Introduction. 2 musts to stop stuttering. I must again repeat that it takes two things to stop stuttering. The person who stutters must hear hear fluency constantly and not hear disfluency. We have three ways of achieving those objectives. Read aloud and talk where we are fluent. Do daily mind training and use crutches. Our 1, 2, 3 punch. Now, let us discuss the crutches. So let me write these things down. So, reading out loud, listening to own voice recordings. Yeah, cool. That's written down already. What is a crutch and why use one? After every loss, a wonderful basketball coach of mine, the late Paul Whitey Sherbert, used to remind us resolutely, quitters don't win, and winners don't quit. Quitters don't win, and winners don't quit. Oh, what wonderful things we learn from great coaches and teachers. That well worn Adomton, now a what's that word? Adomiton, Adomiton, admonition, fucking hell. That well worn admonition, what does that word mean? Admonition, a firm warning or reprimand. Ugh, fuck, I'm just thinking about the stuff. I'm just trying to put my head in the game now. Okay. That well worn admonition, now a cliche, has become a life motto of mine, and nowhere did I need it more than in my personal war against stuttering. In time, I learned that the fastest way to arise from a stuttering knockdown was, is, to outsmart the problem by using what I called voice tools in the first edition, which I now call crutches in the second and third editions, as that term has been better received by my long suffering people who stutter mates. If we have broken a leg, we don't walk on it. We use a crutch or two to allow time for the leg to heal. Similarly, when we have a mind that is full of overflow, that is full to overflowing with vivid memories of gross stuttering memories in 3D with surround sound, some of which include laughter and mocking by listeners. We will never overcome stuttering. We need to begin adding less and then zero such plaguing memories daily. We need to begin adding less than zero such plaguing memories daily, and also to erase or replace as many of those stuttering memories as we can with positive fluency memories. The speed at which stuttering is stopped for most will be directly related to the speed which all new bad incidents are eliminated. By bad incident, I mean any speech that appears to be disabled. I know of no way to achieve this without employing methods akin to my crutches. We must not walk on our broken legs until our crutches give them time to heal. So, the threshold question is, how can we stop stuttering long enough to mitigate the addition of fresh, ugly stutter memories? I have discovered three ways to stop stuttering in its tracks. Stop talking or talk less and or use a crutch. The above is the focus of crutch 11. When all else fails, stopping talking is the worst solution. But I have used it on occasion as a last resort, and very, very rarely I still use it. But once in a blue moon. Talking less is a fine science. That is the subject of many of my coaching sessions with people who stutter and is discussed at length later in this section. Some level of talking less will be required for most. You can see a discussion of this here. Crutches are the focus here. We need to use crutches. We need to use crutches. Huh? Sorry. The need to use crutches is temporary. Is temporary. Temporary. How the fuck do you say that word? Temporary. Temporary. Is temporary. I and my people who stopped stuttering mates talk massively, and the need for crutches to stop stuttering dies over time. However, some of the crutches, modulation, changing voice register, extreme pronunciation, etc., will enhance, enliven, and elevate speech long after stuttering has been quelled. What do I mean by crutch? Any technique that enables the person who stutters to dodge a soon to be stuttered, blocked word. I could have I could never have self cured without using crutches. I stumbled upon these crutches one by one, mostly in the early 1960s. Exception. Crutch 12, Smile, was contributed by Dimas Ada, an Indonesian person who stopped stuttering, and Adam, a New York person who stutters, proved that the use of spelling crutch 3 of a tough word here and there can facilitate and enable communication even for a hard shutdown blocker. Some people who stutter run from me and my methods as soon as they learn that I want them to use crutches. They see crutches as cheating or managing speech, which is not correct. Crutches do not manage speech. They train the mind to automatically leapfrog would be stutters. I enjoy using them. It reminds me of my daily running down a sports field, dodging oppos- opposing players. Is dodging a tackler cheating? To this day, I celebrate my use of crutches, which are rare. Each use puts another nail in Satan's stuttering's coffin. Simply said, I doubt that most of those who reject crutches will ever stop their stuttering, because they won't be able to stop stuttering long enough to fill their minds with sufficient fluency memories to expunge their abundant, ever growing stutter memories. We cannot undo habits that we continuously perpetuate. When we master a body of crutches, like the 12 presented in this book, we can grab one or more automatically. We will start avoiding most stutters virtually overnight. We will still be be obsessed with stutter fears and anxieties, but the fears will begin to subside immediately, and the curing process will be underway. All fears will eventually die as long as Satan's stuttering is not fed the person with stutter, blocks, humiliations, sweat, and remorse that keeps Satan's stuttering alive. A random threat will likely still arise, but each and every such threat can and will be crushed with a crutch. I have done this for decades. It's fun. Some person who stutters stop stuttering by using only one or two crutches. Others use a half dozen. Still others, such as I, use them all, which is by far the wisest course. The more severe the stuttering, and the longer that the person who stutters has stuttered, tend to require more crutches to be used and demand that the crutches be chosen randomly. Severe stutters need to surprise Satan's stuttering much more. I like to think of the crutches as 12 different roads to travel, and most of them offer viable, standalone options in most cases. When I came face to face with a stutter or block, I refused to stutter or block. Instead, I stopped talking, took a 2 count, 1001, 1002, picked the crutch or a road, spoke one complete thought to a full stop, took another 2 count, and began again. The 2 count breaks gave me a break from speech pressure, and equally important, gave the listener a chance to absorb what I said. To this day, I use the 2 count pauses throughout all of my public speaking, and my audience loves it. I explain this technique in many of the coaching videos. See example. Let me put that down. So let me 2 count. 1001, 1002, which is a break from speech pressure. So 2 counts, that is a break from speech pressure. His head looked like I'm Spanish. Let me see if this link works. One second, because I know on his YouTube channel he's kind of deleted a lot. Yeah, that video works. So let me copy that. Actually, if I just click the link, because it might not work. Yeah. Okay. Allemaal Jose Classic, allemaal Jose Ratchet. I never used any one crutch word after word, as it would sound unnatural. Some make the mistake of overusing one crutch, and this will make their speech sound funny, although this still beats stuttering. But if we do not overuse, uh, but if we do not overuse any crutch, but rather move randomly and smoothly back and forth among several of crutches, our speech will sound totally normal, like mine and the speech of the rapidly growing list of people who stopped stuttering, who appear in Speech Anxiety Anonymous's Speech Hall of Fame. Enjoy those inspiring stories and the video links that we are now adding to those stories. So please do yourself a favor. Do not be dismissive of crutches because you fear that they sound funny, because they don't. For proof, listen to me or the video of any person who used to stutter on Speech Anxiety Anonymous. If you're not willing to use the crutches, you probably can't beat stuttering. Let me go on this link. Yeah. See, that's a dead link. That link's not working. All their videos here. See, I'd be interested in videos. How about you like Ricky on? I do it. Bad, bro. Bad one there, bro. All of my Jose Classic, all of my Jose Ratchet. There's so fucking many people here, bro. Let me see. I mean, let's see if the first couple have videos. See, I'd be interested in videos. No fucking videos here, mate. Yeah. If you're not willing to use the crutches, you probably can't beat stuttering. While mind control, as discussed in steps 5 and 6, sections 8 and 9, is the most potent method of defeating stuttering. To gain significant, immediate relief from stuttering, crutches save the day as the mind is slowly convinced and remapped to reject stutter fears. While crutches aren't cures, they are methods of minimizing the addition of stutter memories to your mind memory and image bank. The initial goal of the crutches is to avoid just one immediate stutter, and then another, and then a string, and then all of same. But as I used these crutches, which I developed one by one, I found they accomplished something even more important. Not only did they single handedly avoid stutters right and left, they began to replace my stuttering memories and graphic images of stuttering with positive fluency memories. A huge win win. Then, no surprise, my fears of stuttering fell into direct proportion to the reduction of my new stuttering incidents and stutter memories, and to the corresponding addition of gratifying fluency memories. As I must keep repeating throughout this book, the person who stutters must do two things to defeat Satan's stuttering. One, hear fluency, and two, not hear disfluency. I define disfluency as any speech incident where the person who stutters appears to suffer from a speech disability. During the healing process, the person who stutters must give himself only one of two grades of speech, either pass or fail. Person who stutters tend to put very high standards on their speech, far above the level of normal fluent speech. It is essential that the person who stutters not to grade himself so harshly. A pass means speech did not appear disabled. A fail means that it did appear disabled. Close calls must be graded as pass. I actually like that. Let me um, either pass or fail. A ooh, a pass means speech did not appear disabled. A fail means it did appear disabled. Close calls must be graded as pass. Many speech mistakes, even stutters and long pauses, seemingly blocks, are committed constantly by fluent speakers. All passing grades should be celebrated by the person who stutters, and any speech imperfection that does not appear disabled must be ignored and forgotten. I love that. Let me write that shit down. All passing grades should be celebrated by the person who stutters, and any speech imperfection that does not appear disabled must be ignored and forgotten. I love that. Any person who stutters who dwells on non disabled speech boo boos will never stop stuttering. All passing speech incidents should be mentally replayed endlessly. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Must be replayed endlessly. Necessity remains the mother of invention, as goes the aphorism. Aphorism, which means a something observation which contains a general truth, concise statement of a scientific principle. As goes the aphorism. And my job and life demanded that I speak. I began to literally play games with words. When I felt myself about to freeze and start stuttering, it was always caused by one word or a few specific words that frightened me. My crutches were born one by one, and each proved to be lifesavers, almost literally. As I became adept to, at using crutches smoothly, I proved that I could defeat Satan's stuttering. Summary of crutches. As noted above, using the same crutch word after word will sound unnatural. But if we move smoothly back and forth among the crutches, the person who stutters will be quite fluent. If you listen to me and my people who stopped stuttering mates, who you will find in abundance on Speech Anxiety Anonymous and in my coaching videos on YouTube, you will read and hear proof of that fact. My crutches are a combination of methods and ways of thinking. Keep in mind that it only takes one crutch to beat a would-be stuttered word, although it is easy to sometimes use two or more simultaneously once you're used to them. So you don't need to like or use all of these, but I have used all of them. The more you master, the easier it will be to automatically grab one of a bunch that will save you. Just remember that most stutter blocks can be avoided by most of the crutches. It is not necessary to pick the right one. All of them are right and will work in most situations. There is no need to panic and start stuttering. Take a 2 count if needed, grab a crutch, and keep right on talking. No one notices or cares. The severity of your stutter and the number of years that you have been stuttering will dictate how many crutches you need to use and how often you need to change crutches. Trial and error are needed. Some can stop stuttering with one or two crutches. Others need a handful. Many need all of them. The fastest and most permanent cure comes from using all of them. An arsenal of weapons is better than a few. I made a game of surprising Satan stuttering through extensive use. The crutches will become automatic. Until they do, you must grab one. Whatever crutch you decide to use it immediately. Satan is one trick pony. Satan is a one trick pony. That is, he focuses on only one word at a time, making him easy to outwit. He is slow-witted and heavy-footed. All people who stutter are much quicker of foot than Satan stuttering. The faster that you train yourself to speak without reflecting on what you will say, the faster you will stop stuttering. You write that down. Train yourself to speak without reflecting on what you will say. The faster you will stop stuttering. Satan needs your hesitations to ponder the next words. Give him none, and you will beat him every time. Immediate speech forces fluency. Write that down. What's up? What's up? Immediate speech forces fluency. The hesitations to think and fear words should not be confused with 2 count pauses that we use to take breaks from speaking. I am always improving the crutches and reshuffling them in response to what I observe works best for people who stutter. The ones below were the latest as the publication of this third edition, as I won't likely do a fourth edition, but as I will likely continue to revise and augment the crutches. Do join Speech Anxiety Anonymous and subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates, notices of live coaching, new breakthrough ideas, etc. As it's comforting to have options, memorize and master all of the following. Then keep a copy on your phone and PC and in your pocket. Okay, and I think this is where we'll leave it here because the next section is the 12, but then it says in brackets 13 crutches. Okay, so let me pause here, and I will be pausing here just because it's quite late. So not a whole lot of reading again, but it is definitely something, and it's better just to show up than not show up at all. So the PDF page is 134. The book page is 121. Let me save that. And then we'll go on to the crutches. That will be in the next session. It'll be in the next episode. Now, and I've just put down in my notes what time I've kind of finished that off. Right. So that's that. Okay, what I want to do now is it's almost 9. Let me just lay back. Still so undecided about the Christmas party. See, a part of me just wants to hide, and a part of me just wants to say, no, fuck, I'm not interested for a few reasons. One reason is, it's just so shit. I don't want to spend like 4 or 5 hours just talking about fucking work, you know? But what I want to do now is I really want to reply to messages, especially on Instagram, because I am looking to make a post tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Wednesday. When was the last like I got? So the last like that I got was 2 days ago. It was by my friend from Finland. Which is pretty sweet. Okay. Oh, what's up? What's up? That's cool. Should I do a post tomorrow? See, I think I should, to be honest, just because then it's out the way and it's done. You feel me? If so, okay, fuck it. Let's focus on Instagram first. Actually, no, let me focus in order first. So let me start on WhatsApp. Okay, let's see. Message from my friend from Singapore. Hey, so sorry I haven't got round to replying properly. I just had the craziest, busiest week of work, 6 shows in a row in 7 days, and was preparing for it beforehand. And now all I want to do is lie down and drink wine and not talk to you for a bit. But I hope you well too, and sending my lovers but right back to zone. Yeah, no problem at all. Just wanted to make sure you're okay. You're a proper trooper. Well done on all shows. You're a proper trooper. You're a proper trooper. Well done on all the shows. Enjoy your bedrock. Enjoy your well-deserved. Uh, enjoy your well-deserved rot. Ah, yeah. Have you been Maine? Spanish Girl. Watched any of it? I didn't get to watch it for real, but it starts off well. I love you. How's your film? What's the first one? Okay, that's Roblox. Oh, you know, I do. It's my fave. Calling Happy Saturday. Dang, this is so good. Thanks for the messages. I don't know why, but I've been a little down this weekend. Probably just because it's the lead up to my B day. Okay, next one. I'm gonna go to my day. Hey, day was okay. Thanks. How about yours? Uh, could you please send the address over? I gotta check if I can make it in time for my work event. Okay, boom. That's that. That's that. Let's do the archive. Who the fuck is that? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, bitch just sent me the address. Where the fuck is this place? Holly Hill. I think I just passed that. How's we've never met up at the part that's literally right fucking by us? Right, okay. Okay, so that's WhatsApp. Let's go on Outlook. I'm just going through the order of these apps. So looking at my emails. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing in my emails. Close that down. Discord. I don't think I've got any messages on Discord. Nope. Reddit. Let's have a look on Reddit. I don't get any messages on Reddit. Let me just check the Playboy Carti subreddit just because I don't know. Just want to check, see if any UK door is announced. Hmm. See, there's a new Playboy Carti merch drop, and it's the CD of Whole Lotta Red, I think. Yeah, with that Playboy Carti UK shop. HMV Online. You see what HMV has for Playboy Carti. I've got fucking self-titled, mate. Whole Lotta Red, 5-year anniversary, HMV edition, vinyl. That's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking lit, to be honest. They don't have the Whole Lotta Red CDs. That's very interesting. Okay. Let's have a look. Playboy Carti UK. Whole Lotta Red, 5-year anniversary edition, white vinyl. Whole Lotta Red, 5-year anniversary edition, store exclusive, red, black vinyl. Playboy Carti Black 1 LP vinyl, that's sold out. Whole Lotta Red, black vinyl. The CD's not. Oh, so the CD's only in the US. That's so annoying. See, I would rather get a CD, being honest. It's okay. So leave that. Let's go on to Instagram. Let's have a look. Nice. Nice. Just scrolling through stories. Okay, all the stories have been viewed. Let's reply back to messages. Let's look at some reels. Okay, next one. Jesus fucking Christ. That is actually quite funny. Sure, right when it's all sad. Putting a near facial collision. Literally me. Literally me. Right, that's quite funny. Right, Smother Dude, haha, so you enjoyed your unsafe part of it. Real. I didn't. I had zero energy this week, um, last weekend to do literally anything. What else? Um, I'm fully committing. I'm fully committed to finishing Christmas shopping this weekend, though. So he says. A bit. I used to try and. I used to try to start coding back ooh, in the day. Um, I did a lot of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but I also did C Sharp and Python. I still think it's a good skill to learn, but to be honest, with with the rise of AI, unsure if it'll be super useful as it was 10 plus years ago. Last week, I had literally zero energy to do anything. Hopefully, I have a better week this time around. That's cool. That could be entirely possible. I gotta ask Yas what he's up to. He didn't ask me last year, but I couldn't. Lame. Let's go. It'll be fun. That was head red for me. I thought. Pedro. Gee, what the fuck are you talking about, fucking bitch? Dude, last week, I had zero energy to do anything. This weekend, I'm hoping for a better time. Lol. Nice. That was fucking good. Yo, I'm good, thanks. I literally had zero energy to do anything this last weekend. Hopefully, I have a better time this week. Lol. Ooh, congrats on the boyfriend. Did you meet in real life or via an app? Weekend so far, my dude, I had zero energy to do anything um over the weekend. Hopefully this week is a bit better for me. How about ya? Oh, sweet, I fuck with Oxford heavy. Good vibes. Metro booming in the blunt. Okay, so that is done. Metro booming in the blunt. And then Instagram. Sorry, my dude. I got hit with a wall of weekend depression. I didn't reply. Oh man, same shit. I found out about X in 2015 on Twitter, way before the Drake shit. So cool watching him blow up. Do you like Carti too? Shows young blood, yeah man. Let's go. Hey, I wanna have it. Sorry, dude, I got hit with a wall of depression and didn't reply. Okay, though, thank you for asking. Sometimes it just be hard. Okay, so that is Instagram. I'm in London, but on the border of Kent. Yeah, of course. I'd love to meet up. I've literally got zero friends in the UK, but not gonna lie, the winter depression is hitting very hard at the moment, so not sure if I'm uh gonna be great company. Love my ass off. Office is in West London, but I don't think I'll be going in this week. Not too sure. I do need a good vent. Do you think? Fucking Gage wants to fucking talk to me. I never heard of this place before. I think I've passed it before. My guy, I'm probably. Yeah, let me get back to you about this week. Of course I wanna. It's just, you know, trying to, don't wanna. Yeah, let me get back to you this week. Real. I don't even want to go to the Christmas. I'll see this year. Why the fuck do I wanna be drunk with co-workers? Talking about work and the weather. And it's fuck. Lame as fuck. Alright, dude. Put that shit down there. Right, so that's that. That's that. Right, message that motherfucker on Instagram. Let's go on to X. Got the Palkia shit. Mario Kart bundle. Let's probably get the game free. That's cool. Telegram. Nothing on Facebook Messenger. Oh, dang, that Bill Hearts. Fuck. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? And say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you. Oh, she bad bit. And I need you. And now I'm down for you always. Oh, that bit bad. Kiki. Hey, you're really pretty. Thanks for the match. Let me take you down. Let me go into strawberry fields. Yeah, nothing is real. And nothing to get about. Strawberry fields forever. Into pals. Laws that motherfucker boring, bro. Girl from China. That's pretty cool. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstand where you see. Money did you be money the money me money did you? Damn. I cannot be from the A, cause I'm in love with a K. Alright, it's gonna hinge. But at least we gotta say we. What did you be minus the money? Being like I'm on the fifth of the inning. Tatted up, it a blunt flicker, the little flame hot spitter who can't hold his looker. Yeah. Okay, really going down in the goddamn south. I'm posted to the end. It's really going down in the goddamn south. Thank you, Frankie. I thought you were cute, so no worries. How's your weekend gone? Be mistaken for Spanish. She's kind of bad. Weekend's gone up. Weekend. Thank you. Thank you. Um, my weekend was okay. Um, not a lot was accomplished. I've had a busy couple months, so it's been nice to chill for a bit. How about ya? Yeah, we run on the digit, we run us some money. Yeah. Hop out the motherfucking bed. Yeah. Hop in the motherfucking coupe. I pulled up on I've been there. I've been there. Shit ain't special, bro. I've been there. I'm a beast, I'm a beast, I'm a mobster. I like 50 holes in the summer. And the sun ain't in on a corner. Yeah. Alright, I'm done. Oh, pyramids, that's hard. I'm a gangster. Oh, right now, I'm sorry, right now, that's some gangsters. Bitch! Alright, I put it in. Oh, hey. Rich gang. My lawyer, if no way, but we are friendly if you know way, yeah. I mean, doors up. I see my hustle, my goddamn and double trump house. My bitch a top blood a hush. Well, but I got some bottle of them and a fun. I got a bottle of milk. You better turn up. Ain't got a ride on there. You let the bands up. I let the chopper bands up. And on the edge, I ain't on no bands up. Relax. Damn it. Hi, thanks. Alright, just fucking like and just move on, bro. Run us some digits, we run us some money. We run us some digits, we run us some money. Run us some digits, we run us some money. That's Twitter BFF. Oh, I don't want to use this fucking cringe app, bro. It's way too many gay people on it for me. See, I want to change my shit to just women. But then it's like that goes against what I want to do. Like I sort of want like mates and shit. You dig? Like male mates and shit. But oh fucking damn ones, man. Anyway, not bad. Just come back from Comic Con in Birmingham today. So tired. Ooh, that's cool. Well, that's sweet. How did that go? Any picks? Get a little bum. We got one. We got a small weekend event this weekend, this Saturday. Um, but then the main event on the 19th. My B day is the 9th, so I want to use that as an excuse to not go. Forced fun is not fun at all. I hopped out the motherfucking bed. Let's go hopped in the motherfucking coupe. I pull up on Birdman. I'm riding like I'm on the fifth of the Henny. Yeah, I hopped in the motherfucking coupe. I pull up Bumper Man. I'm a bass, I'm a mobster. I like 50 hoes in the summer. And there's a building on the corner. No. This is what I get sent by bitches, bro. Shit off that. Hopped in the motherfucking bed. I hopped in the motherfucking coupe. I pulled up Bumper Man. I'm a bass, I'm a mobster. I got 50 hoes in my swanner. I'm a son getting for a corner. Yeah. You asked me, how would you feel if we met? Meeting people in general, nervous, but I really want to push myself, especially next year, to try more. Dying alone is not dying alone, and lonely. Dying lonely, yeah, dying lonely is not it, Chief. We are friendly as you know it. Okay, thumbs up. I see more holes in the car. Don't Trump house. Bitch, don't butt ass. Well, man, I got the man. You got a bottle, it'll be about to turn up. Right on it, we am bands up. I love the chopper bands up. I got them in J's. I got them bands up. Really, what is it to tell? When I'm also constantly hating on you. Pussy, all you know is bang to you. Me, what fuck federal bang to you. Man, tell me what to do. Would you stand up or would you turn to How to do? And I guess I really, but I guess I stop me fucking for. I got a crack addict. Snap daddy. Oh, ain't no bullshit badass at it. I'm a chop ground like a motherfucker. I'm a big dial fucker. You a put your honey alive, babe. I swear to God, I ain't lying, babe. No. Yeah, I might dab you like a try, baby. Yeah, big liver, baby. Promise I'm gonna see. I ain't in a promise it's gonna be. I want to some G's, Mr. Lucky D's. I am a beast. I am so beast. In Miami, I swear, they am weed. Overly, could you sesame, please? Rich gang. All right, well, that's going to be it. I've replied to a bunch of people. I've got no new messages on my phone as of now, and I want to leave it like that. I feel good. I feel positive. I just need to be consistent. I think that's my thing. Okay, well, thank you for listening. And as always, good night.